So my favourite cat. Okay, so 135 is what I was saying. So now we've got Teofimo Lopez. I don't know if you've been following this. Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Davis, Lomachenko.
The new sets of 4 kings. That's what they call them.
Yeah, the Fab Four. So now we've seen out of Lomachenko. No, let's not. Shall we put Lomachenko in, or should we just keep?
Nah, take him out.
All right, let's take Loma out. Yeah, I know, because we're like Loma. But out of Garcia, Davis, Lopez, and Haney, where are you ranking out of 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of those 4? And opinions.
I'd put Lopez at the top. Again, because he's just the most proven out of the lot. And I think he the fight with Loma. I was so impressed with him of just how well he boxed, and
I thought Loma was going to win. I predicted Loma to win.
Oh, so did I. And that fight I was shocked. I was like, what is going on here? So yeah, I'd put Lopez at the top of that list again, most accomplished. And right now, I think he's the most well-rounded as well. He's got attributes in every area. Davis second for me because again, not as but more accomplished, and again he's got more attributes and he's got some silly power in them hands.
Slight interjection, but do you not? Anyway, it's not an interjection. I can't back you up and make you change your list. It's your list. It's your rankings. But what I want to offer is, do you not feel that Davis has a bit to prove? Because, all right, he's going up to 140 to do Barrios. Cool. But has he not only been knocking out, like, really featherweights?
Yeah, true. I wouldn't disagree. But he's still doing it in a good level. Like, he's not... From what he's doing, in no way is he struggling. In no way is he's finding it difficult.
Yeah, but that's like you fighting a cruiser. That's like you fighting a light heavy. Cruiser, light heavy. Of course you're gonna knock them.
But I still think he carries it through. And I don't, in his style, with it, like the power that he has isn't like walk you forward and just boom, let power shots go. It's precise, it's precision. Sorry, like you saw with the Cruz knockout, that it was just a slip, bang, came straight back up. That's not brute force. He's not bruting through, like throwing through the gloves. That's power mixed with ability as well. So that's why I think he would go there, number 2. Don't get me wrong, like I say, he's not as proven as Lopez. He still has more to learn, more fights to have, and more to build. But
you two are the same age. He's older than you.
Is he older than me?
He's 27 already. Imagine that. He, to me, looks like a little kid.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He does. He's so small. He looks so young. But yeah, that's where I'd put him. I'd put him number 2.
Yeah.
I'd put Devin 3, and I'd put Garcia last. But that's probably
okay. What do you think of Devin Haney?
I like him. I like everything I've seen from him. I really do. With Garcia, I think he has limitations. I don't know if it's not. I'm not going to go as far as to say I don't like him. I don't know. There's something about him that just doesn't appeal to me. That doesn't click with me. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy him. I don't like. Yeah, it's just all a bit too much. It's all a bit too much. Whereas even for him and whatever else, he's not done much to warrant being that mouthy, that bravado about it all. Like, don't get me wrong, the Campbell fight was good. You got him out, great. He got dropped, but I don't think there's much shame in that because Campbell's a well-rounded fighter. He's been around the block.
Yeah.
So it was a good learning fight for him and a good test. But I just think that with him, something doesn't appeal to me, basically.
Yeah. You're not buying into it.
No,
Like,
I'm just not.
yeah.
I'm not feeling it. Whereas with Devin, there's a little bit of that arrogance, a little bit of that bravado, but it's more controlled, and I see more from him in terms of his style and stuff that I like. Like, there's a lot of stuff where you see little training videos of Garcia and things like that I do, and I just don't like his technical side. I don't like the way he does certain things, and I look at him and I just see holes and gaps, and I just think, I don't know if you're doing it just for the gram and you're stunting just for social media, just so it looks cool or whatever else, which is more than likely. But if you bring that through into a fight, it's going to be a problem.
You're going to get knocked out, mate.
Exactly.
On your ass. So Devin Haney's fighting Linares.
Good fight.
That's a good fight, right? As you know, Linares, very accomplished fighter. Will you buy into he's on his way out, or is he on his way out and still dangerous, or just dangerous and not on his way out? I think it's
he's definitely on his way out.
It's a good fight.
But it doesn't make it any less of a good fight just because he's on his way out. You have to understand that Devin's not that far into his career. Yeah. And Linares is on his way out. So that's the right blend of bringing through like someone who's building and then learn to fight, but against a good level of an operator, a good opponent, someone who's going to bring different questions and force you into certain situations which you wouldn't have been able to get from someone who maybe is a lower level fighter or even borderline journeyman kind of fighter, something like that. So just because he's on his way out doesn't take away from the fight at all. I still think it's a very good fight. And Linares is not like, you've never seen Linares necessarily in a boring fight, and you've never seen him out of shape. He always comes to actually fight. He always comes to put it on. Yeah. And he's had a few upsets as well. He's done it a few times over. So, like, even in the Loma fight where he dropped Loma, everyone was a bit like, whoa, shit, hang on.
First time Loma got dropped. Yeah.
He might have something here. So he's always in a good fight, which I think will be a great test for Devin and a great use for him going forward.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that fight. I was quite critical of Devin Haney in the beginning when I was first watching him. I was like, because I was watching him with Gamboa, and I was like, Gamboa was great, but the kind of like the condition that Gamboa came in, I was expecting Haney to like literally desecrate him. But what I got to realise is, and I was speaking to Tunde, is that Devin Haney, and which I now realise the more that I do this job, Devin Haney is he's a boxer's boxer. He's got great boxing fundamentals, great boxing skills. He is the counter puncher. He's the hit and not get hit guy all day long. So now I realise, like, tech-wise, I'll just shorten it because I don't know the long version. Tech-wise, out of those, I actually think he's the best boxer.
Yeah, the cleanest in terms of how he throws his shots, his balance, the combinations he puts together. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah,
but then I am with you on Teofimo Lopez. He's just like all encompassed as well. Like he's got the power.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good attributes.
Yeah, he's got the power as well, and it's quite he's exciting to watch. So yeah, I just wanted to gauge where you thought all of that was leading. Oh yeah, so Teofimo's going to be fighting George Kambosos. We saw him the first time. I've only seen him once. I can't remember which undercard. He was on someone's undercard. Man's mad intense. He was like, yeah. So I sparred with Mayweather, and and like he just man's just intense. I'm like, bro, like you need to you're gonna snap. It's not that deep, fam. Like
yeah.
But he did have a go at the guy, and he did get the win. I remember at the press conference, he was like, "No, you're not gonna." But I wasn't like way that he was chatting in the press conference and all that. I thought, he's gonna desecrate the geezer that he's fighting. I can't remember the name of the geezer he was fighting.
It was here as well. It was a UK show, and I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. It was in the bubble.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name either.
But I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, Kambosos beat him, but it weren't like he didn't beat him like he just battered him. Like it was still close. I remember watching it. I was like, ugh. but Kambosos is a decent fighter. What do you think? What do you predict that's going to happen with Lopez?
I think Lopez will blitz him out on about 6. If that, maybe less. Don't get me wrong. And the purse bids thing the whole purse bids thing of it all was hilarious. I loved that. They both absolutely cashed in, and that was the best thing to see, because it was like flipping. It was like winning at the casino kind of thing. Like the house loses and you win kind of thing. It was great to see. So
hi Bob.
Yeah, literally, credit to the both of them for being able to do that, earning their money and whatever else. But at the end of the day, it's a mandatory, so he has to do it.
A mandatory and $1 million. They both just become proper millionaires.
Yeah. So there's if I was Kambosos and I got done in a round, I'd still be happy as Larry at the end. I'd be no worries.
No worries.
I got my mandatory. I cashed my money in. I've done well. Thank you. See you later.
Thank you. Mortgage, please. House.
Yeah, house done. Chill out.
Yeah, everything's
retirement, all of it gone. Thank you.
It's great. That's a great move, man. Bob Arum, he needs to learn his little lesson.
Yeah,
to be honest, being all this stingy.
No time for you.